From the very first second, tonight's story feels like one of those moments you just can't scroll past. After weeks of sweat, tears, injuries, and pure heart, the ballroom finally exploded with the words everyone was waiting for. Robert and Whitney, you are the winners and new champions of Dancing with the Stars. If you weren't expecting that, trust me, you were not alone. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to FameLine USA, where your Hollywood drama never sleeps. What happened next was the kind of emotional TV magic that becomes a part of DWTS history. Robert Irwin, yes, the wildlife warrior who grew up watching his sister Bindi make her own mark a decade ago, stood center stage, stunned, tear-filled, and overflowing with gratitude. In that moment, he wasn't just winning a trophy. He was honoring a legacy, his family, and the footsteps he's been walking behind since childhood. Now let's rewind and break down how this victory unfolded. Robert's journey wasn't glamorous or easy. Week after week, he pushed through pain, fought nerves, and proved that he wasn't just Steve Irwin's son. He was a star in his own right. But the most beautiful part, he did it with a partner who matched his heartbeat for beat, Whitney Carson. Their chemistry wasn't romantic. It was spiritual, creative, and deeply human. They danced through joy, through exhaustion, and into the hearts of millions watching at home. And when reporters ran to them seconds after the confetti fell, Robert's reaction was pure sincerity. He said he felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude, the kind that changes a person forever. He talked about the life lessons he's taking from this experience, the friendship he's gained, and the weight of representing his family's legacy. And then, like a true gentleman, he turned the spotlight right back to Whitney. And Whitney, she wasn't holding back either. She revealed something unexpected. Something raw. She said Robert lit a fire back into her that she felt had dimmed. For a pro dancer who has already won this show before, that says everything. Robert didn't just win with her, he transformed her, and fans immediately felt the emotional honesty behind her words. Then came the sweetest twist of the night. The Irwin siblings have now made history as the first brother-sister duo to win Dancing with the Stars. To make it even crazier, it happened exactly 10 years to the day after Bindi held her own mirror ball. The timing feels so unreal it almost seems scripted, except it wasn't. It was destiny. But the night wasn't all tears and trophies. The interviewer couldn't resist throwing in a playful moment, asking if Robert would finally open his DMs now that the season was over. Robert froze, laughed, blushed, and gave the most adorably awkward, I don't know about that. And suddenly the internet had its new meme. Celebrities reacted instantly online. From fellow wildlife conservationists to DWTS alumni, everyone celebrated the young star with messages calling him the most genuine champion the show has ever had. Fans flooded Twitter and TikTok with edits of Robert's growth through the season, calling his win the most deserved in years. Insiders say Robert had been the producer's dream contestant. Hardworking, kind, naturally funny, and shockingly talented for someone who had never danced professionally. Crew members described him as the first to show up, last to leave, and always willing to redo a routine until it was perfect. One insider even said, he reminded us of Bindi, the same heart, same fire, same humility. So, what does this win mean for Robert's future? Everything. This victory shifts him from wildlife celebrity to full mainstream star. Expect more hosting gigs, talk show appearances, brand partnerships, and possibly even a long-term entertainment contract. With his natural charisma and emotional storytelling, he might just follow the path of contestants who turned DWTS wins into full-blown Hollywood careers. And for Whitney, this win puts her right back in her prime. It's her artistic comeback, a reignition of her spark, and a reminder that she is one of the most beloved pros the show has ever produced. If you compare this moment to Bindi's win a decade ago, you'll see a beautiful pattern. The Irwin family doesn't just participate, they transform the ballroom. Bindi's season was one of the most emotional in DWTS history, and now Robert has added a new chapter to that legacy. 2 siblings, 2 mirror balls, 10 years apart. It's almost poetic. As the night ended, Robert and Whitney shared one last emotional hug on stage, surrounded by cheers, music, and the weight of everything they had achieved together. And now it's your turn. What did you think of Robert's journey? Did he deserve the win? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching FameLine USA, where we bring you the stories Hollywood can't stop talking about.